Good morning, Palembang. You are watching the morning report. I'm standing here on the bustling Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, right in the heart of Palembang. As the city wakes up in the morning, commute begins to swell around me. We turn our eyes toward a landmark that has defined this skyline for generations and sparked a decade of debate. I am, of course, talking about Pasar Singgih. For over 60 years, this wasn't just a place to buy your morning groceries. It was a cultural compass. But as the sun rises over the rusted fence behind me, it reveals a side that remains on the most significant unfinished stories in our city's history. To understand why Pasar Singgih is more than just a market, we have to look back to 1958. Designed by the legendary architect Thomas Carson, Singgih was a masterpiece of modern traditional fusion. Its most iconic features were the giant mushrooms-shaped villa, the Cendawan columns, that allow for natural light and air to flow through the stalls. In independence Indonesia, for decades, Pasar Singgih was the everything market. Whether you were looking for high-quality beef, a vintage car, carburetor, or a rare blue sapphire gemstone, you came here. It was the place where special class were, and the nongkrong culture of Palembang thrived over cups of hot coffee and local snacks. However, the rhythm of the market was broken in 2017. In preparation for the 2018 Asian Games, the historic pillars were demolished to make way for Aldiron Plaza Cinde, a promised 12-story ultra-modern complex. But as you can see, the cranes are gone and the contracts sit silence. The project has been plagued by delays, funding issues, and most recently, high-profile legal battles. Just this year, the Palembang Tipikor Court has been hearing testimonies regarding the stalled revitalization. Prosecutors and defendants are still untangling a web of contracts that left the site in limbo. But while the legal experts argue in air-conditioned rooms, the local economy here on the street has taken a massive hit. The real story isn't in the legal documents, it's in temporary stalls lined up along the sidewalk. Hundreds of vendors who were promised a modern home nearly 9 years ago are still breaking the heat and the rain in cramped conditions. Their persistence is a testament to the Palembang spirit, but their patience are exhausted. But there is a new breeze blowing this morning. The provincial government has announced that 2026 will be the year of the Great Restoration, moving away from failed private partnership. The city aims to use regional funding finally rebuild. The new vision focuses on heritage market concept. On that, hopefully honors Kirsten original design while providing the modern facilities our vendors deserve. As the morning traffic reaches its peak, we are reminded that the city is only as strong as its foundation. The people of Palembang don't just want a shopping mall, they want the heritage back. We will following the provincial budget meetings throughout the week to see the funds for Singgih are finally unlocked. I'm Philip Fatima reporting live from Jalan Sudirman. Have a productive morning, stay hydrated and stay tuned for news. Back to the studio.